it's recording.
Okay, cool. I think it's going.
Start the timer so that we know how long.
Okay. Hi. Could you introduce yourself at first?
Yes, my name's Eric Jesse. I'm from Nebraska. I'm only an hour away. I'm a sophomore. I'm an advertising major with a minor in business, and I'm in a fraternity and do other stuff.
Okay. And what's you gonna do when you free?
I love the internet. I like watching YouTube videos, Netflix. I watch a lot of Netflix. Twitter's pretty awesome. I also exercise a lot. I like to run and be active and hang out with friends. Obviously, I have 3 roommates, and so we always have a lot of fun together.
Okay, so you live off campus?
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So are you cooking for yourself?
No, my parents actually got me a meal plan, so I don't have to cook because I'm not a cook. I burn water basically, so
Oh.
I'm not a good cook.
Me either. You just said you are interested in internet and watch the Netflix very often. So how about do you read a blog or something?
I do. I write a blog just about life. I don't know, just about my everyday life. Some days are more exciting than others, and I like to make interesting, weird jokes in there and maybe give some people advice because I've made a lot of weird mistakes.
Wow, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Do you write the micro blog or very long blog?
It depends on the day. Mostly it's a long blog because I get very long winded and I just like to put basically everything I want to say down. And then it also depends on the time I have because obviously busy with schoolwork and other stuff with my fraternity and everything. So it just really depends.
Okay, I don't know too much blog in America, but in China, the microblog in Xinlang Corporation is very popular. Is the maximum is 140 characters, and how long usually you write?
Mine, I just, for like, because tweets are like 140 characters,
Oh,
um, and I can write longer than that. My blogs are basically an essay,
mm-hmm.
but they're long enough to keep someone interested, but not too long to make them bored and like want to move on. So
Okay.
they're not like pages, but they're definitely longer than 140 characters.
If people want to read your blog, are they need to like follow you or something?
No, it's public. I had to start it when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's just through Google Blogspot.
Okay.
I had to start it in high school because my teacher was like, you need to learn to start writing stuff down because obviously your life is getting more interesting now. And so it was for extra credit, and then I just kind of kept going with it because I just really liked doing it because it kind of putting stuff out there, even though it's on the internet, releases like a weight off my shoulders. Like, oh, well, it's not my problem anymore, but it technically kind of still is. It's a weird situation. So at first it was just for schoolwork, but now I actually enjoy doing it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fun. That's pretty good. And is Google Blog is the populist blog in America?
Yeah, it's the blog that because I read other bloggers just to get ideas on how they write, and because it also helps with writing. And it's basically like it's it's your name .blogspot.com.
Oh,
So it's the very popular one that everyone does, and everything, all kinds of information on there.
so if people don't need to follow you to read your blog, so how do you know how many people have read your blog?
Um, it counts like the views, and people can also like click a like button or comment, but it mostly how no one can follow my blogspot, like it's not like a Twitter or an Instagram or anything. It's
Uh-huh.
just on views of how many people click
Oh,
that certain section.
so just like a main page of the website, and your name will shows on the website, and people if people want to read the blog, they just need to
They
click.
just click my name basically. Also, like you can also find it if someone like Google's like if they're looking for a blog to read, And um, if someone Googles like the topic that I wrote about, it will pop up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so they'll like want to click on it if they want to. And some blogs get more attention than others because not a lot are interesting.
So, Twitter with blog, which one you prefer?
I prefer blog because then I can write more. And
Oh, okay.
Twitter's just it can be boring. I think sometimes, not all the time.
Oh, okay. Well, so, which topic you have ever wrote is the most popular? I mean, the view counts is the highest.
Probably um, high schools. I wrote ones like high school survival skills or whatever to like get through high school because for it's basically for new people or transfer students, and so they and the only reason why it got so many views is because then my school put it in the school newspaper, and so obviously everyone saw it,
Mm-hmm.
and because I like to use cuss words in them because it seems like nowadays younger kids use cuss words. Sometimes they use them more as a compliment than more of just a rude word. So I also like to write that kind of appeal to them, and I feel like I used a lot of cuss words in that and made fun of people, but in like a nice kind of way that they found it interesting to read.
Okay. So, usually you will write a blog at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day.
It really depends. Like if I have like nothing to do at night and I'm just legit bored of and tired of watching this Netflix over and over again, then I'll just be like, I don't feel like writing today. But other times, if like I have a test the next day, I'm
Uh,
gonna focus on studying on that, and then after I'll write the blog. So try to write a blog for each day, but it normally doesn't pan out that way.
okay. So, do you will post your picture or post the topic you talk about or picture on your blog?
Sometimes, not all the time. Um, yeah, it's just I mean, I like to take pictures,
Mm-hmm.
but there's some stuff that I write that I can't really find a picture that would work for it.
Okay. So it depends on the topic.
Yeah.
So will you talk about the Nebraska weather in your blog?
That might be mentioned multiple times with multiple bad words in there because I hate the cold and I live here, but
Well, so you grown up in Nebraska, right?
yes.
But you still hate the weather here.
I hate the cold. I hate the cold so much. I like fall weather, like 60 degrees or
Okay.
like 50, 60 degrees. I hate this. I hate this weather so much. I've never liked the cold and I probably never will.
Okay, that's
But
very interesting.
yeah, but yet I go to school here.
Yes, we're at 8 minutes.
You good?
Okay.
You're at 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We have 7 minutes, right?
Yeah, you got like